I'm good. How are y'all?
Great.
Obviously, Bo is going to be my first question.
Well, he's it's definitely the same it's been. It's not. I don't think anyone can look at him and say he's 100%. But he's been that way now for 10 weeks or so. So he'll be ready. He'll be ready to go. He's and I think probably him setting out a couple of weeks makes it sore initially when he starts back. We threw quite a few balls last night and probably feeling a little sore today, but he'll be fine.
How was just the act of getting everybody back last night? How did that go and everybody make it?
It went smooth. We had two flight issues with the weather, but one has made it back. One is on his way now. Everybody else was on time, handled it maturely, and it was a little rusty getting going last night. In the weights and the conditioning, and then some endo we did. So I thought that was we had a good plan though. Instead of trying to take them through a full practice last night, this morning probably would have been a little less than desirable had we done that. So,
who are you still waiting on?
Garbett. Garbett. He's on his way though.
Having said that about Bo, how's Barry come along?
He's gotten a lot of reps, he and Mikael both, and but there's a lot of times that you're real pleased with him. He's just very inaccurate, but he does a lot of things well, and obviously we're not scared to play him. We're going to be prepared to play him. He's going to see action regardless of how Bo plays because he deserves it.
Going into the spring, how do you plan to handle it with Barry? Do you open up it at all, or is Bo the starter? And
no, we'll compete for it again. I think anytime. I don't want anyone to get satisfied. We're still a young football team, and they got to get ready for spring ball and go out and perform.
How was Vince Sanders?
Had a tooth pulled, but he'll be fine. Had it pulled and expect him back tomorrow.
How do you go ahead? What's your plan to rotate the tight ends? How we use the tight ends now with Jamal? Looks like he's not in Birmingham.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be going with us. You pointed that out to me yesterday. We wish Jamal the best, and unfortunately, sometimes kids put themselves in a position that they make a series of decisions that just not in his best interest as far as we're concerned. So. But, man, just thrilled that we got Ferb back. What a great kid. And he and HR share reps there. And, each of them kind of are gifted to a little different. So we'll use them to play to their strengths.
Do you make 4 wide receivers a bigger part of the game plan?
That's always a part of our plan. Whether I don't know how you consider Mackey in that deal. To me, when we have Mackey and Jeff in there, we're either 2 backs or 4 wides.
Basically, no tight ends.
Yes. Yeah. So that's always a part of who we are, and kind of see how they're playing us, and we'll go from there. But we'll be prepared for that.
How much do you think Ferbia will be able to go?
I think he'll go. I think he looked good today. I mean, he's not 100% speed-wise, but he's not in a lot of pain or anything. But he'll go every snap he can.
You mentioned it, Gilbert Pena maybe having a shot at the next level.
Yeah, he loves he at the next level.
Yeah.
Oh, Gilbert's he'll get a chance with one of these 3-4 teams as a 2-gapper. Gilbert's had a great year, and I thought you were going to ask me about him playing offense because he's eating me up about that. He's read that, and he wants the football. Gilbert, I think Gilbert will get a chance. I think Mackey will get a chance. I think. We've got a few kids like that that'll get a shot somewhere, so excited for them.
Would you have thought that a year ago about Gilbert?
Didn't know enough to say, but the more I watch some of these, I finally get to watch a few NFL games now that our season's been over, and there's so many of them that are living in that 3-4 world where you got to have a 2-gap guy, and Gilbert could do that.